What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Avantasia. Yes, indeed, Avantasia Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all of the clicks and the likes and the bibbidi-bobbidi bot, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from Thomas Rohrig, and Thomas wanted to see me react to this song by Avantasia called Mystery of a Blood Red Rose.
It's all a bunch of tree-hugging hippie crap.
Now, have I heard this song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard this song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this song before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Let's say this was posted by Nuclear Blast. I'm assuming that means Nuclear Blast Records. And the video has 4 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Avantasia, Mystery of a Blood Red Rose official video. Wah, wah, wah.
It's a trap.
Yeah, there's that word official, and it's coming off, I believe it's Nuclear Blast Records official page, I think. Yeah. Look, you know what I'm going to say, so I'm not going to say it, all right? All I'm going to say is we're going to have to just wait and see what happens and hope for the best. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
They've imposed on us right from the cradle. No matter what you dream, beware of what you say, until the cogwheels out of control to burst out of place. No time to breathe, don't have no time to waste. Bring on the night, seize every drop of life away. Slice a tasty out of rum, a stranding future, bring it on. Mystery of a blood red rose, burning like a red.
I know it's Avantasia. I know it is. But tell me this does not, from a purely musicality standpoint, from the songwriting, the instrumentation, the voicing, I'm not talking about the lead vocals. Everything else. Backing vocals, guitar, bass, piano, drums, the songwriting, the chord progression, the harmonic lines, the melodic lines, the counter melodic lines. Tell me this does not sound like a Meatloaf song.
Branding future, bring it on. Mystery of a blood red rose, burning like a raging fire.
try and tell me that it doesn't. I'm sorry. This sounds like a Meatloaf song. It absolutely does.
A stranding future, bring it on. Mystery of a blood red rose, burning like a raging fire. When the day's been torn apart, we'll leave it behind. Mystery of a blood red rose, feasting on a blind desire. Let the scent of poisonous flowers tempt me away. A sweet temptation and a pure red rose. While the elders wait for a blink to crown the past, I'll gather move on. No hesitation makes no one a better man. I can wait to find out now what it's gonna show now. The mystery of a blood red rose, burning like a raging fire. When the day's been torn apart, we'll leave it behind. Mystery.
I'm sorry. I'm smiling. I can't help it. I can just imagine Meatloaf in his, ruffled, his ruffled shirt, tuxedo pants, the cummerbund, the whole bit, singing this song and playing this song. I could just absolutely see this. Here's the thing, though. Look at the songs that Meatloaf has written and how well they're written, how well they're constructed. The chordal progression, the movement in the chordal progression. And it's sometimes it's a little rapid, yes, but it all flows well, though. It still flows. I know sometimes, shift to 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 shift. I get it, but it still flows well. It still sounds pleasing to the ear. It's very much in that style here. In the melodic lines, the harmonic lines, the counter melodic lines, all happening within the backing vocals. It all makes sense. It sounds big. It sounds full. It sounds rich. It sounds really good. It does. I'm laughing because I could just absolutely see this being a Meatloaf song. I could totally see it. Anyway, let's get back into this. Oh, modulation. Yeah, look. Hey, that did it. That did it. That did it. Oh my goodness gracious. Now it's definitely a Meatloaf song. We had the modulation. we had the part where everybody lays out. We had the solo vocal line slowed down and with enunciation and vibrato. Modulation. This is a total Meatloaf song. I'm sorry, but it is. That now, here's the thing. Is that a bad thing? No, it's not. Look at the hits that Meatloaf had. I mean, good Lord. And the songs are all very well written, very well constructed. So this is not a criticism. I just can't unhear it now. I just can't. And I can't unsee it. I can absolutely just imagine. I can picture Meatloaf doing this song. Mystery of a blood red
rose, burning like a raging fire.
I'm sorry, I can't. That's nothing against Avantasia. It's not. It's actually a pretty big compliment. Good Lord. I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that DeCelerando again with the, pull out in the vocal soli part. I gotta hear that again. And just try to imagine it's not him. Imagine it's Meatloaf. Ready? Here we go.
We're off into the moonshine. Mystery of the blood red rose.
I cannot see it, and I cannot hear it.
When the day's been torn apart, we'll leave it behind. Mystery of the blood red rose. Future going on empire. Let the scent of the poisonous rose turn me away. And I'd waste no time at all.
Oh, is Nuclear Blast gonna pull yeah. Yep. Pulling a page out of Napalm Records. Let's do a little advertising. Let's put a little advert in the end of the video. Sure, why not? Hey, if listen, Nuclear Blast can do it. If Napalm Records can do it, anybody can do it. So it's all fair game. I need to think about this. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Avantasia with Mystery of a Blood Red Rose. This was a request from Thomas Roaring. Okay, we had some fun with this. We had some fun. We had some laughs. We had some jokes. We got to poke a little bit of fun in it.
That's no duck walk anymore.
But here's the thing. In spite of all that, I thought about this and I put everything into perspective. I looked at everything objectively, and I got a score here that may kind of defy all the laughs and the jokes and the pokes. So let's get to that and you'll see what I mean.
Tell me you're joking.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.4. Yep, 8.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, an 8.4. What does that mean? Well, an 8.4 would translate to a great skill rating because overall, taking everything into account, I think this is actually a great song. It would also get 4 to 5 stars and an A- letter grade. Yeah, an A-. So there you go, an 8.4, great skill rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Now, how did I come up with that score? Well, so glad you asked. Yes, the Meatloaf comparison. Look, the second I heard it, I was like, oh my gosh, it was so glaringly obvious. No matter what I did, I could not get that sound and I could not get that vision out of my head of Meatloaf singing this song. There was just absolutely nothing I could do to get that out of there. And not only that, but I could totally see Jim playing the piano and playing the guitar on this. I'm sorry. I cannot get that vision out of my head. But here's the thing. And I'm not saying this as in any way, shape, or form as a disrespect or a slight or an insult toward Avantasia, because honestly, that's a huge compliment. The songwriting, absolutely in the vein of Meatloaf. Is there anything wrong with that? Absolutely not, because look at the hits that he's written. Look at the millions, the tens of millions of records that he has sold, writing songs like this. I don't have a problem with it. Everything that we heard sounded great. The chordal progressions, the variations that we heard, the usage of the 6, the usage of the 4 to the 5 to the root, and then 4/5 to the 6 to create that dissonance. It just felt really good. It felt really, and it always resolved. And sometimes it would go 6 to the 7, back to the 6 to the 5, down to the 5 to the 6 to the 5 to the 4 to the root. You know, always resolving. So I got no problem with that. The voicing, the usage of instrumentation to fill different holes, different gaps, the utilization of the backing vocals to create that fullness in the vocals, creating the harmonies, creating the counter melodies, along with the melodic lines, filling out the sound with the instrumentation. It all made sense. Everything about this song made sense. Everything about the song pleasing to the ear. Some really cool movement within the instrumentation to create all the different avenues within the song. And then the instrumentation itself, the actual playing, clean, nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Vocally, the Meatloaf comparison, I'm sorry, I just can't help but make it. But it's the style, not so much from the vocal tone. That he doesn't sound like Meatloaf from a delivery standpoint, but from a stylistic standpoint, stylistically, oh yes, absolutely. That one play, I couldn't help it. I just burst out laughing because everybody laid out and he continued on by himself with a vocal solo that decelerated and decelerated. We had that decelerando. And then when it came back in full. And we had modulation. Yes. Listen, it's smart songwriting. It's smart arranging. It was a great job from start to finish.
Now, who can argue with that? Robert!
And I gotta say, I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but out of the 3 songs I've heard from Avantasia so far, I think this is my favorite. I honestly do. And part of it is that Meatloaf comparison, absolutely. And like I said, that's not a slight, that's not a ding, that's not an insult. That is a huge compliment. So yeah, man, I dug this. I absolutely dug this. And yes, I was laughing, absolutely, but I wasn't laughing because I found this insulting. I found it to be, silly or anything like that. No, I was laughing simply because of the sheer irony of how much and how many parallels I found between this and a Meatloaf song. So trust me, I wasn't laughing at them to insult them. I wasn't laughing at them because I found what they were doing to be ridiculous. No, I was laughing because of the sheer enjoyment I was getting out of it, to be perfectly honest with you. So 8.4, yeah, this is a great tune, man. It really is. So I hope they write more songs in this vein because I'd be really interested to hear it. So let's wrap everything up here in a nice shiny bow, shall we? We got an 8.4, which is a great scale rating, 4 to 5 stars, and an A- letter grade. Take your pick, I don't care, whichever one of those floats your boat. Final word, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hope I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, well then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.